What's going on, everybody? Tim here, and I want to welcome you to the first video on my new Fund Your Lifestyle YouTube channel. Now, real quick, full disclosure, some of y'all might have noticed that I just transitioned my travel channel, which I've had for many years, into this channel. It was already there. I never post any videos on it. It was about to lose its monetization. I was like, instead of starting a whole new channel, why not just take that channel, transition it? You can do that. Sometimes you got to be smart with how you move. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to talk about why I'm starting this channel. Okay, so like the whole idea for it came a month or so ago. I was doing a video, or it might have been a live stream, and you know, I don't script stuff. I just talk. And as I was riffing, kind of just talking, I said something about like, all I need to do is find a way to fund my lifestyle until I don't have a life to style anymore. Basically just saying like, I got to figure out how to finance, how to pay for the life I want to live till I die. You know, just kind of another variation of womb to tomb. And I got a lot of good feedback about that. And I even really liked it because I think all too often we think about, you know, doing what we need to do, be that going to school, going to university, you know, taking the classes, taking the courses, working hard to like get a good job and then like make as much money as possible. And then we try to figure out what to do with the money. You know, whatever money's left over after we do the bills and all that other stuff, we use that on like lifestyle. But I think it's important to figure out what we want to do with our life first. You know, there's nothing that says our whole child life, our whole teenage life, all those years we can't be from a very young age trying to figure out what we want to do with our life. What do I want this life to look like? What would my dream life be? And then we just have to figure out a way to fund it. You know, I almost think the money should be step number 2 or 3. Because as it is now, so many people aren't living the life they want to live because like they get all this other stuff going on. And then like they get so many bills and they get so many responsibilities. They have all this other stuff already going on by the time they get around to just, you know, figuring out kind of what they want to do. And then it's kind of too late. Or maybe then they have to wait till they're like 67 to actually maybe start doing some of this stuff. So the goal on this channel is to first and foremost promote figuring out what you want your life to look like, figuring out lifestyle. Okay, figuring out what you want to do with this life. And then secondly, how to fund that. Okay, and because I realized, and looking at myself on this one a lot too, like I've always been a good saver, but that's as far as I've gone. And looking back over the past, you know, few decades of my life, I realized that a lot of the financial difficulty I might have had from time to time came from the fact not that I wasn't making good money, but from the fact that like I didn't really know what to do with the money. Saving is great, and saving has helped me out. You know, saving has helped me out immensely. It feels good to have an emergency fund. It feels good to have a savings account. But I realize now that I'm heading into my mid-40s, I need to go further than that. Okay? I realize that like a lot of the reason, especially here in like Western countries, where a lot of us make good money, there's some people who make really good money, but they're still living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of them are broke. A lot of them have no savings, no investments, nothing. Still worried about money. Making good money, still worried about money, is because we make poor, I don't want to say bad, I want to say we make poor financial decisions. And the system is set up for us to do that. That's what really infuriates me. And that is one of the main reasons I want to make this channel, is because I want to learn about money. I want to learn about finances. I want to learn how to put my money to work for me so that it can help me fund my lifestyle in my 50s, my 60s, my 70s, my 80s. Because the system, if you just follow its advice, is not set up to help you do that. The system is actively set up to take all your coins and send them to the top. Keep you working, keep you in debt. So I was like, you know what? I want me and my peoples, my YouTube friends and family, I want us to like delve into finances. I want us to learn what to do with our money. Okay, I want us, even when we're in times like this, where like a lot of people are struggling just because like inflation and prices are going up, even in times like that, I want us to know what steps we can be taking to get out of maybe the financial hole we're in, to get out of living paycheck to paycheck. There's got to be moves you can make. One thing I learned years ago, and I haven't really been adopting it in my life, but I did learn this years ago, was that a lot of the moves the rich make, you can copy, you can emulate, you can do the same thing. Maybe not with the dollar amount they're doing, but you can do it at a lesser amount, but it still works. You know what I mean? You may not have $500,000 to invest. You might have $5. You know what I mean? It's the same game, especially these days where, you can buy fractional shares of stock, things like that. It is, I don't think there's ever been a better time to be low income when it comes to finances. Now, I know some people are gonna be like, what? Like, I don't think there's ever been a better time to be low income and trying to change your financial situation. Now, there's probably never been a worse time for them to be hitting us with so much advertising and marketing and trying to like take our money from us. But if we're smarter than the TV commercials, if we're smarter than the ads we see in our social media scrolling, in our social media feed, if we're smarter than that, I don't think there's ever been a better time to take the money we do have and make good decisions with it and use it to keep from living paycheck to paycheck, use it to start building up savings, building up our investment portfolio, building some wealth, building up something to leave the kids, and also to like the knowledge to teach the kids. I'm a firm believer that knowledge is power, but like first you got to get that knowledge and then you got to implement the knowledge. It is crazy to me that we live in a time period where on this device here, which is in my pocket, okay, this device here, which is in my pocket, is with me 24/7. If it's not in my pocket, it's right beside me. A lot of people, if you take their cell phone and put it 5 feet away from them, they'll lose it. But please give my phone back. They'll start jonesing. People, we gotta have our phones. On that device, which is with us like 24/7, there is more information on A, how to live life, but also B, like how to, deal with money and like finances and things of that nature, but we don't look into it. We spend our time wrapped up in like politics, or we spend our time, I know me, I watch a lot of WNBA games. That is something that I said, hey, I may have to cut back on trying to watch every single WNBA game, because like I need to take some of that time when I have free time in my evenings to learn about something that might be a little more important. We have all this information on our cell phones, on our laptops, on our tablets. We can literally type in the question we want answered and thousands of answers will come back. There's really no, and I'm talking to myself here, there's really no excuse for me to be ignorant on a subject as important as my finances or money, when all I have to do is type in the question and sift through the answers. It's crazy to me that, we'll spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week working, sometimes hard, back-breaking work, or sometimes just around toxic people and, just mentally taxing, stressful work. We'll spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week doing that to get the money, but we won't spend 5 hours a week learning what to do with the money. And so it becomes this never-ending cycle of like making money, and in a lot of cases, either making poor money decisions or just not making the best decisions. That's a big thing too. Some of us aren't making poor money decisions. We could just be making better money decisions, right? If I've got $100 and I pay all my bills with it, and then I buy food with it, that's good money, that's good. But what if I could take that same $100 and like pay my bills, buy some food, but also maybe a little bit that I got left over, put somewhere where it can make me even a little more. It can do something else for me. That's the thing. We spend so much of our time and energy trying to figure out how to make money, but then when we get it, we don't know what to do with it. Lottery winners, classic example, but it happens every day. People start making more money, their income goes up, and what? Their liabilities go up. They start spending more. Oh, I'm making more money. Now I can buy better brands to let other people know I'm making more money. Wealth isn't in the money you spend. Wealth is in the money you keep, right? That's something else I learned recently. Like, wealth isn't in spending. You know, wealthy people, you know what I mean, didn't get wealthy by just blowing all their money. Now, maybe they got to a certain money level where they could spend more money and, like, you know, show off or stunt, whatever. But typically the people you see showing off stunning, they end up broke. Or they're not, you know, as wealthy or as set up for maybe the future as they could be. And that's what I'm saying. I wanted to start this channel because, like, I want to start learning if I'm going to be working. You know, if I'm going to be doing little side hustles and making online income, I want to get the most from that money. And I just kind of want to know how the rich do it, how the wealthy do it, how the people who know about money, the moves they make. Like, I just want to know, you know, and as I learn, I share. So that's what this is going to be about. This channel is going to be about, we're going to be talking about, of course, lifestyle and kind of just figuring out what you want to do with your life. That is first and foremost. It is about freedom. It is about being free. It is about being in control of as much of your life as possible. And since we live in a society where money kind of makes it all go around, and that's how we get paid. Okay, if we got paid for our labor in cheese, this channel would be about cheese. You know what I mean? But we get paid in dollars or whatever currency where you live. You know, the euros, pounds, whatever, yen, whatever. So that's what we're gonna learn about, with the eye to always just being like, the day is gonna come, if it's not here already, where I am going to live a life that I dreamed of. I'm going to be doing the things I want to do. I want to set myself up to be able to do that as long as possible. So that's what this channel is going to be about. I think it's going to be a fun journey. I didn't want to do this on my other channel because I want to keep that channel very motivational. I want to keep talking about, you know, life and minimalism and sobriety and all those type of things. On this channel too, we'll probably have some discussions about work. You know, because here's the thing, folks. There's like 3 basic steps to, like, I think, building wealth, if you will. You got to make some money. You got to save the money. You got to invest the money. Repeat. You know, so I think those are steps we're definitely going to delve into, especially in times like these that are tough economically. We're definitely going to talk about ways to generate more income. Definitely going to talk about that. So we'll probably talk about work as well as side hustles, money saving techniques. I'm going to start learning about investment. There will never be any financial advice on this channel. There will never be any financial advice. I'm just going to talk about stuff that I'm learning about. Okay. The only financial advice you'll probably get will be in the comment section when people correct me. Actually, Tim, you should have done so. That's wrong. Anyway, check the comment section if you want financial advice. There will never be any in these videos. I'm just going to be doing motivation and just telling you what I discovered. That way, if you know, you lose your money, you can't blame me, because I'm gonna be like, I'm just telling you what I read. I lost my money too. Okay. You know, and y'all know me. I'm honest. I try to be real and authentic. You know, if something blows up in my face, I'm gonna tell y'all. If we come across something and it really works out, oh, we gonna humble brag about that too. You know that. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of kind of financial channels lately in my learning and my researching, and I do feel like there could be a place for just like real discussion. You know, just real discussion. And not kind of like say I'm an expert or wow people with my portfolio or make you think I'm rich. You know, none of that. Just like real discussion of just like a regular broke person trying to get his coins up. I thought about calling this channel Broke Folk Finance, but you know, but I wanted to keep something in there that says this isn't just about like money. This is about lifestyle, living free. And I will admit though, and I want to say this to anyone who's rocked with me for many years, my Timothy Ward channel, maybe some of my other channels, especially my Timothy Ward channel will always be my personal channel, and we just talk about the stuff we want to talk about. I feel like there's certain messages that I'm kind of moved to share. I share them on that channel. I leave a lot of money on the table on that channel because that's just my personal, that's me. This channel will be a business. I'm not gonna hold you. This channel will be a business. People are always saying, oh, your YouTube channel is a business. My Timothy Ward channel is not a business. Yeah, I make money off of it, yes, but it's not a business. This channel will be a business. So you will see affiliate links. Eventually there will be sponsorships, things of that nature. Yeah, this channel will be a business. I'm just putting that out there. So if you don't like that, you know, please, I would love for you to subscribe to both channels, but maybe just be on that other channel, because this one, we not gonna leave the money on the table. This one, we gonna take it. After 10 years of being on YouTube and the internet, I feel like I won't feel bad, especially since I've already said, you know, what it's gonna be. I won't feel bad getting my coins this time. But once again, the main purpose is for us to be able to design our lives, design our lifestyle, design our dream life, and then have the coins to live it. The free time, the freedom to live it. That sounds amazing. Sounds great. If you think so, subscribe, follow along. I'll talk to y'all later.